I hope you all are having an awesome day. Today, we're talking about something that can quietly mess up your car's entire performance, the Engine Control Module, or ECM. If your car is acting weird, misfiring, or even refusing to start, the ECM might be the hidden villain behind it. So stick around till the end because I'll show you all the main symptoms and what they really mean. First off, let's quickly understand what the ECM actually does. Think of it like your car's brain. It monitors sensors all over your engine, air, fuel, exhaust, temperature, and tells the engine how to perform. Basically, it decides how much fuel to inject, when to spark, and how to balance everything for smooth running. Now, when that brain starts acting up, your car starts acting dumb. You can find Ford F-150's ECM under the hood, near the firewall, or right beside the battery. You can find Honda Civic's ECM just behind the glove box or tucked under the dashboard. You can find Toyota Camry's ECM under or behind the glove box area on the passenger side. You can find Volkswagen Golf's ECM under the hood on the firewall or hidden behind the dash. The first sign most people notice is that check engine light. If your ECM has gone bad or is sending wrong signals, you'll see that light pop up, sometimes flashing, sometimes staying solid. Now, a lot of people ignore it for weeks, but that light is basically your car saying, "Hey, I'm in trouble, please check me." The best move? Plug in a scanner and see if there are ECM-related error codes like P0600, P0601, P0602, or P0606. Next up, if your car starts shaking or idling rough, that's another clue. A faulty ECM might send the wrong air-fuel mix or timing signals to the cylinders, which causes random misfires. You might feel your car jerking or even losing power for a second, especially when you accelerate. It feels like your engine just forgot how to breathe properly. This one's scary. Sometimes your car simply won't start. You'll turn the key, hear the starter crank, but the engine doesn't fire up. Why? Because the ECM isn't giving the right signals to the fuel injectors or ignition system. In some cases, it might not even communicate with the key's security system, so it thinks you're using the wrong key. That's how serious it can get. Here's another sneaky one: bad fuel mileage. If your ECM starts messing up the fuel-air ratio, it might tell your injectors to spray more fuel than necessary. You'll see your fuel gauge dropping faster than usual. If you used to get, say, 25 miles per gallon and now you're barely getting 18, that's a red flag. Many people don't know this, but the ECM also talks to your transmission control module. So if you feel your gears shifting weirdly, like late shifts, rough jerks, or staying stuck in one gear, it might not always be the transmission itself. It could be the ECM sending mixed signals. I've seen this happen a lot in modern cars where both modules depend heavily on each other. Ever been driving and suddenly your car just dies for no reason, or it revs up and down like it's having mood swings? That's another ECM symptom. Because when the ECM loses track of sensor data like oxygen sensors, throttle position, or crank sensors, it starts guessing, and that leads to random stalling, poor throttle response, or surging RPMs. Sometimes you'll plug in a scanner and see all kinds of crazy readings, like 300 degrees Fahrenheit engine temp, 9,000 RPM idle, or negative 20% fuel trim. That's not your sensors going bad. It's often the ECM reading them wrong or not processing data correctly. All right, so how do you know for sure it's the ECM and not something else? First, scan the car for error codes. Second, check your fuses and wiring. Sometimes it's just a short or corrosion. If everything else checks out and you're still getting weird readings or multiple random codes, then it's time to test or replace the ECM. So if your car is showing any of these symptoms, check engine light, rough idle, stalling, weird gear shifts, or poor mileage, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. A bad ECM won't fix itself. Get it diagnosed early before it damages other parts. And if you're using an OBD2 scanner, you can easily spot the signs before spending big money at a workshop. If it did, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks like this. Thanks for watching, and remember, when it comes to car problems, you've got this. See you in the next video.